Well, howdy out there, y'all. All you YouTubers.
Hello, all you beautiful people.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit different one tonight.
welcome to our channel. We're glad that you decided to join us.
Yes, always. But I got a little bit of electronics from Temu and thought we'd give you a little update on it. Here's one of them dash cams. And on the ad it said 4K, but when I got it, you see what it says.
1080. It was supposed to be 4K to the front.
2K in the driver's compartment.
Yep.
And 1080 at the rear, but it's not. It's all 1080 all the way around. It's working good. It just, the front one ain't as clear. I mean, you can, it's what it would be if it was 4K. But I give $19 and something, less than $20. I mean,
How hard was it to hook up?
It's simple to hook up. I mean, you just plug and play. It's got plugs that you plug in. It's in the car. I'd take it out and show it to you.
It's little.
Yeah, it's small.
What about like this?
Yeah, the inside piece, and it's got the front viewing camera and the compartment camera all built on it, and then it's got another one that goes to the rear view, or the rear of your car, and it's going to be the hardest part, is running the wire back there. And from the best I can tell, I hadn't hooked that part up yet, but if you hook it to your reverse light, I think it's supposed to light up like a backup camera. Is what I think. Now, don't quote me. I could be wrong. I ain't hooked it up to see.
And from what we've got figured out, it records till you cut it off.
Yeah, but it records. It don't record the whole thing in one solid recording. It'll only record for so long at a time, and then it'll start a new recording. So when you go in to look at the videos, you'll have a bunch of small videos, which to me is fine. I mean, that way when you find if it's a wreck or something, and you need to find it, to go to the close to the last one, and it's supposed to have a sensor on it or something that the car gets hit hard, that it's supposed to stop and save it, and I forget now what all, but
thank goodness we had to try that one out.
No. But if you did have a small bump up or something, and you know to go to the last section that it had recorded, or the last two sections, and you ain't gotta sit there and try to figure out how to get through 2 or 3 hours of video to find where you was at.
Yep. And it's not bad. It's really not a bad thing. It's just they've got it listed as 4K. And I mean, it's good and plain.
Yeah, for 1080, it's plain, but it would be plain if it was 480.
4K.
Yeah. I meant, yeah. It's 1080. It'd be plainer if it was 4K.
Even if it was 2K. But I think all the videos look the same. I think it's 1080 all around.
And it has one section that is recording the front one by itself. And then the compartment camera and the rear view camera all records on the same video.
Yep. And
it's got a split screen for it.
Yep. And you got the front view and the inside is 2 screens. They've got them side by side.
Well, you can the screen in there where you're looking, you can set that different. You can have it just where it's just showing the front screen, or the inside screen, or the back screen or camera.
Okay.
Yeah, you can adjust that part whichever way you want it to. But I've got it where it's showing the front view half of the screen, and then a quarter of the screen is the backup or the reverse camera, and the other quarter is the inside compartment. So.
Yeah, he's the technical master, not me.
I ain't gonna say nothing about no master.
I leave that all up to him. But yeah, we like it, but I don't like the fact that it was a fib on the ad. So
I mean, if you go in and pull it up, it'll show you that it's 4K on theirs, the ad and everything. But when you get it, it says 1080.
So we ain't decided if we're going to keep it yet or not on the count of that. But,
yeah.
I mean, if you're wanting something for that, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it works good. I mean, you know, if you ain't wanting something, you know, more expensive, if you wanting something on the cheaper side that, you know, works good, it works great.
And you said it was what,
$19 and some change is what I give for
$20.
this, and so $20. So I mean, you know, you can't expect a whole lot for $20.
Exactly. But while he's getting his next thing ready, I'm gonna show you this. It's upside down. These things work good. If you're ever doing anything that's a smelly, there's just a lot of smells I can't deal with on the chemo. It's affected my smell big time. And this, if I'm ever going to be doing anything that is bad, I put this on. And it comes with a whole box of these little filters.
10 of the little white filters.
And it takes, is it 2 to a side?
No, 1 to each side.
1 to each side. He put them together. Or we got 2 of them, to be exact. We got 2 of these.
Well, we got one, tried it out, and it worked so good. She told me to get another for me.
And these was what, $10?
Yeah, 10 something. They range from 10 to 15.
You know,
these I caught on sale, and I got them for around $10.
But this goes on top of your head, and then it's got these 2 things here that you click together for the bottom part.
Behind your neck.
And you can adjust it to whatever size you need, and as long as you've got, this is rubber here, and as long as you've got that, you know, sealed off around your mouth, you're good to go. This thing is wonderful. So I recommend this. I give it 2 thumbs up. I've tried it out. We've had it for...
Well, you've had yours now about a month and a half.
Yep. And
I just got that in 2 days ago.
Yeah.
3 days ago. Something
about
like
a week, I guess, maybe. But if you have a need for anything like this, I recommend this off of Temu. 2 thumbs up.
And if any of you's doing videos and you've got it on a tripod or something and you're moving around some, you know, it's kind of hard to keep the camera on you. Well, I found this right here. I think it was around $20 also. Or less. It might have been less. But it's got its own little base that you can mount it on, or you can put it on top of a tripod. But it's got a hole in the bottom where you bolt it onto a tripod, or just like this here, screws on the bottom, you know.
And it does follow you. It works. I mean, it's supposed to work, but it really does work. If it focuses on you, if you move, it moves the camera, whatever you're using.
Bet the battery ain't stout enough now.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. But as I turn it, it's staying pointing towards me. Now, I mean, if you get away from it real fast, it won't. Now it's picking it up on her.
I mean, it works good.
Yeah.
We tried it with the phone hooked to it, and it worked good.
If I got it on a tripod and you ain't got somebody helping you, and you're moving backwards and forwards some, I recommend a little rascal.
You just can't go flying around like Speedy Gonzales.
No, you can't run around everywhere. But usually when you're doing videos, you most time you ain't trying to run anyway, unless you got animals and they're out running around everywhere.
Or somebody's chasing you.
Yeah, or somebody's chasing you, or you got kids that you're having to chase.
Yep. And y'all, I apologize for all this stuff on the bed, but this is all of the stuff we're doing videos about, so.
Yeah, we're going to probably wind up doing a couple, or 2 videos tonight, because I think I'm going to put all this electronic stuff on one video by itself, because I don't know about y'all, but a lot of times I don't like going to watch a video and have to watch 30 minutes to find the one spot that I really wanted to watch, you know, if I wanted to watch stuff about electronics, you know. And that's what I was telling her, instead of doing her clothes haul and stuff. And this, we'll just put this on the shorter one and do it. And people that's wanting to look at electronic stuff ain't got a 30-minute video to watch.
Yep. And two, we've tried these out, and that way you got time to explain.
Yeah.
With electronics, you want to make sure they're the right fit for you and they do good.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to give a review on something that I don't know about.
And that's one thing with us too. We're not going to tell you we like it and it's good if it's not.
Well, just like the dash cam, I'm being honest with you. It works great for a 1080. It's not 4K like it advertised it on the website as being 4K. Unless
there's a button we ain't found. And we've been using it for...
No, I went through everything, and it says it on the box and everything that it's just 1080p. It don't show 4K.
Yep.
But getting on to the next in here, a couple of my cousins has got into talking on these little walkie-talkies. And they keep on me, so I decided to get me a set of the album. These are not just actually the walkie-talkies. These are the Gmrs. You have to have a license for these. They're in between the walkie-talkies and ham radio.
And that one is
Baofeng.
Baofeng.
These are the Baofeng models here. I hadn't got my license yet, so I've messed with them some. I've listened to them a lot. They seem to be working good. I'm hoping to get my license here in a day or two. I've filled out, but they ain't sent me my email with it in it yet.
And you can get in a lot of trouble using them things without license.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna try to get on here and talk. Now I've talked on that. Now it does have the FRS channels too. That's free channels to talk on, and you don't have to have a license. But you really need to go in and take the GMRS frequencies out and just have the free channels. That way you don't have to worry about getting on a channel and hitting a repeater and getting in trouble for being on there on the frequency that you ain't allowed.
And if y'all are interested, maybe we can take them out, because
yeah, as soon as I get my license, we'll be using them some, and we'll probably make another video.
Well, I just meant the range on the free channels, like if you're in the woods camping. And
the free channels, they talk like out in the woods and stuff like that. They're talking like you get about a mile, because these are 5 watts, but they say between 1 to 2 miles, according to the terrain that you're in, on the free channels. Now, when you get on the GMRS on the repeaters, you can...
Don't be whipping me.
Yeah. They've got some of these repeaters that's hooked up on the internet that links them together, and they talk all the way across the country. I don't know if I'll ever get into it that big or not, but I've been wanting a set of these for us here on the farm anyway, because a lot of times I'm out here doing stuff and she wants to check on me all the time. Instead of her having to call me on the phone, she can holler at me on these.
Well, if he's on the tractor and stuff, you can't really hear the phone ringing.
Yeah.
And we got a thing on the tractor, you could set that in and you key up and it makes a different racket, and I think he can hear it.
Well, the good part about them too, they come with these here, and you can get one that's actually an earphone piece, but I like these here better. They like a regular little mic. But it's also the speaker when you plug it in. So when you clip it up here, it's up here closer to your ear, so it's easier to hear. And like I said, you can get them that's got the headphone that sticks in your ear. So.
Yeah, 'cause we got them little things that you can clip on your belt
and this
stick them down in.
Yeah, well, I've got the belt clip on this one. I ain't never put it on this one yet. But they come with the two antennas. That's the reason one of these got the long antenna and the other got the short, so I could show you the difference in the antennas, you know.
Yep, because it comes with
It comes with both of them.
Yeah, for each radio.
Yeah, yeah, you get two of each antennas.
Yep.
And you get two of the mics. And they're USB-C charging. So that's a plus there. I like that because, you know, they will charge up faster. Now, one night I went to sleep. I had them sitting in here messing with them or listening to them. Or one of them. And I went to sleep. I'd had it on pretty much all day. But I dozed off to sleep. And about 5 o'clock that morning, somebody started talking. She started hollering at me, "Cut that radio off."
And it was the radio letting him know that the battery was dead.
No, that was
low.
another time.
Oh, well, it will tell you when the battery gets low.
Yeah, that was the next night because I didn't charge them. I mean, it had played that day pretty much all night that night. And then I turned them back on the next day, and you know, now that's just on standby. That's not talking. You know, it's going to kill the battery worse when you start talking on them. But on standby, it went for hours. And I didn't see oh yeah. And it also comes with it's still hooked to the computer. It also comes with a cable that's USB that plugs into it before you can do the programming through your computer. And it comes with a CD, but I couldn't get the CD to work. It just would not load up on my computer, so I don't know what I was doing wrong, but it just wouldn't work for me. But I went online and downloaded Chirp, and a lot of people had talked about it and everything, and they loaded up really good on Chirp.
And that's a free app.
It's a free app. And after you download it, you can go in and you can swap channels around, move them around, reprogram it. You can actually even name the channels. Like there's one repeater up here in Wilkes, close enough to me that I've been hitting, and it's called Little Brushy Mountain. And so now that's what it shows up on my radio now, instead of just the frequency here to pop up when somebody's talking on that channel. Is Little Brushy Mountain. So I'm looking to know what repeater it is, because all them frequency codes, I ain't good enough to keep up with all them anymore now, y'all. But I believe that's about all of it, ain't it? I think that's about all I know to talk about these for right now. I mean, I may do a better review on them later on, you know, like I said, after I get my license, where I can get out here and, like she said, get some distance check and tell how they working and this and that and how good they work here on the farm. And
yep.
So
yeah, because we hadn't got to do none of that yet.
Another thing too, I know a lot of them talks about that it ain't much, if I can remember how. Got a flashlight on the top.
Well,
and they ain't real bright, but you can see pretty decent, because I took it out one night and walked around with it some, and it does shine good enough to where you can see how to get around.
Yep.
And it does have the emergency one on it. I ain't going to show it to you.
The flashy one.
But it's got that, and it's also got an alarm that you can hit somehow. I don't remember how it is, but it starts off kind of like a siren or something, making a bunch of racket to where if it's emergency, you can hit it and turn it up, and it'll, help warn people between it. The flashlight flashing and the siren going off,
For If you need to draw attention to yourself, you
Yeah.
can in a hurry.
If there's other people around, they'll be able to hear it in a hurry.
Yep.
But it's about all I can think of right now.
Yep.
If you think of anything, if any of yous out there want to know anything else, you just have to leave me a comment and ask me about it, and I'll try to figure it out.
Yep.
Because like I said, I'm new to these little walkie-talkies. Now, I used to be an old CB'er years ago, but I ain't done that in a long time. So, but I think that's about it on this video. Don't you think?
That's all I see that you got up here.
All right. Well, y'all, we gonna shut this one off here and
We
try to make you another one, something else.
We appreciate your time spending with us, and like he said, we always read the comments, and I don't know why we ain't been hitting hearts or nothing, but I'm telling you, we always read the comments.
Yeah, I go in and check the comments right often, but I ain't done the hearts or nothing, because there for a little while on we was trying to get to where we was going back and actually commenting to everybody, but
there's been so much going on between his health stuff and mine. I'm sorry. We read your comments and we appreciate them and we love them. But if you got any questions, just leave them. We'll see them, I promise.
yeah, we will see them. I
And
mean,
if
it might take me a day or two to get in there and see it, but I usually try to get in every couple of 3 days and look to see.
And if
on the
it's a
comments.
question or anything that you're asking, we will respond.
Yep.
Because we love to hear from y'all. And since we're new and trying to grow, if you know anybody who likes Temu reviews or hauls, if you like us, send them out so we can get some subscribers and stuff.
And we're going to be
it.
doing some on other stuff too, probably.
Yeah, we got an exciting one coming up.
Well, it was you was excited.
Yeah. But we got a new Ollies. And we went and videoed the store, our brand new Ollies, and we went on grand opening day. So
First day that they opened, we was there.
And I'm telling you, it was a madhouse.
Yeah, it was a crowd in there. We may try to go back and redo the video and try to get a better one.
Yeah, because you couldn't, there were so many people in there, honest to goodness, you couldn't hardly get around. But
Yeah, I couldn't hardly hear the video, and then they had music playing, so we're going to have to, if we try to use that, we're going to have to go back and do a voiceover on it anyway.
And where it was so slow, my back got to hurting, and I wasn't even paying attention. I got my fingers.
Yeah, she had her fingers
so,
all over.
So we'll probably just, redo it or whatever.
Or at least go back and get some other stuff to add to the good parts.
Yep, because there was a bunch of aisles I wanted to go down that you just couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't. There was too many people. I mean, they was trying to go both ways in the aisles.
And they was in no hurry because they wanted to see everything. So just like we did. So,
Well, I was in a little bigger hurry than they was. I just didn't feel like standing in there that long.
Yep. But anyway.
Yeah, we've lingered this and on here for 5 minutes just talking.
Yep. Well, I like to talk, so.
Yep.
They need to get to know us a little, and we can get to know them by the comments. So please leave us a comment and let us know how we're doing, or if you got any questions.
And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button.
Yep. And
so
like
we can get our numbers on up there a little bit. And
the like button is free, and it really does help YouTube to push the videos. So
anyway, that's what they tell everybody.
Yep. So we'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button for us. But we love you guys. We appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.